What really happens inside your body when you eat 2 eggs every single day? Some people say eggs are one of the healthiest foods on earth. Other people say eggs are dangerous because they contain cholesterol. So, what is the truth? Are eggs helping your body, or are they slowly harming your heart? In this video, Dr. Jack explains exactly what can happen when you eat 2 eggs daily, including the effects on your muscles, brain, eyes, energy, weight, skin, heart, cholesterol, and overall health. And make sure you watch until the end, because Dr. Jack will also explain who should be careful with eggs, who can eat them safely, and the best way to prepare eggs so you get the benefits without turning them into an unhealthy meal. Before we begin, remember this video is for educational purposes only. It is not personal medical advice. If you have heart disease, diabetes, kidney disease, high cholesterol, food allergies, or any serious health condition, always speak with your own doctor before changing your diet. The first thing Dr. Jack wants you to understand is this. Eggs are not just a breakfast food. They are a complete nutrient package. One large egg has about 6 grams of protein and around 78 calories, and eggs also contain important nutrients such as vitamin D and choline. So when you eat 2 eggs, you are giving your body roughly 12 grams of high-quality protein, plus vitamins, minerals, healthy fats, and nutrients your brain and body use every day. This is why eggs are popular among athletes, older adults, people trying to lose weight, and people who want a simple high-protein meal. Now let's start with protein. When you eat 2 eggs every day, your body gets protein that contains all 9 essential amino acids. These are called essential because your body cannot make them on its own. You must get them from food. Protein helps repair muscles, build tissues, support the immune system, and maintain strength as you age. This matters a lot because many people lose muscle slowly after the age of 40 or 50, especially if they do not eat enough protein or do strength exercise. Dr. Jack explains it like this. Your muscles are not built only in the gym. They are also built in the kitchen. If your breakfast is only tea, white bread, biscuits, or sugary cereal, your body may not get enough protein early in the day. But when you add 2 eggs, your breakfast becomes stronger and more balanced. Another thing that happens when you eat 2 eggs daily is better fullness. Eggs are satisfying because they contain protein and fat. These nutrients slow digestion and help you feel full longer. That means you may feel less hungry between breakfast and lunch. For many people, this can reduce unnecessary snacking. Dr. Jack says this is one of the most practical benefits of eggs. Eggs do not magically burn belly fat, and they do not melt fat overnight. But they can help control hunger, and hunger control is one of the biggest parts of weight management. If 2 boiled eggs replace a sugary breakfast, that can be a smart change. But if you add 2 fried eggs on top of a heavy breakfast with processed meat, butter, cheese, and fried potatoes, then the meal may become too high in calories and saturated fat. Now let's talk about your brain. One of the most important nutrients in eggs is choline. Choline supports metabolism, liver function, and brain development, and the body also uses it to help maintain healthy cell membranes. Dr. Jack explains that choline is like a support nutrient for the brain and nervous system. Your body uses choline to make acetylcholine, a chemical messenger involved in memory, focus, and nerve communication. This does not mean eating eggs will make you a genius overnight, but it does mean eggs contain nutrients your brain actually uses. Many people talk about protein in eggs, but they forget the yolk contains many of the most valuable nutrients. So unless your doctor tells you to avoid egg yolks, throwing away every yolk may also mean throwing away important nutrition. Eggs may also support your eyes. The yolk contains lutein and zeaxanthin, 2 antioxidants linked with eye health. Mayo Clinic notes that egg intake at moderate levels may even help protect against macular degeneration, a serious eye condition that can affect vision. Dr. Jack explains that your eyes face stress from age, light exposure, screens, and oxidative damage. Lutein and zeaxanthin help support the retina, especially the macula, which is important for sharp central vision. Eggs are not a cure for eye disease, but they can be part of an eye-friendly diet. For an even stronger meal, combine eggs with spinach, kale, bell peppers, tomatoes, or other colorful vegetables. Now here comes the part everyone worries about: cholesterol. Eggs contain cholesterol, mostly in the yolk. For years, people were told to avoid eggs because of this. But modern nutrition science is more nuanced. Harvard Health explains that studies following large groups of people over many years generally do not find higher rates of heart attacks, strokes, or cardiovascular disease in people who eat up to 1 egg per day. But your title says 2 eggs every day, so Dr. Jack wants to be honest. 2 eggs daily may be fine for some healthy people, but it may not be ideal for everyone. Your personal health matters. The biggest mistake is thinking the answer is the same for every person. A healthy person who exercises, eats vegetables, avoids smoking, and has normal cholesterol may respond differently from someone with high LDL cholesterol, diabetes, heart disease, or kidney disease. Mayo Clinic says most healthy people can eat up to 7 eggs per week without increasing heart disease risk. That is about 1 egg per day. So if someone wants to eat 2 eggs every day, Dr. Jack recommends paying attention to the rest of the diet and checking blood work, especially LDL cholesterol, HDL cholesterol, triglycerides, and overall heart risk. Dr. Jack also wants you to understand the difference between dietary cholesterol and blood cholesterol. Eating cholesterol does not always raise blood cholesterol in the same way for everyone. For many people, saturated fat and trans fat have a bigger impact on LDL cholesterol than dietary cholesterol alone. Harvard's nutrition source explains that eggs contain cholesterol, but they also contain nutrients, and it is important to distinguish dietary cholesterol from cholesterol in the blood. So the real question is not only, do eggs have cholesterol? The better question is, what is your full diet like, and what do your blood tests show? Now let's talk about energy. If you eat 2 eggs in the morning, you may feel steadier energy compared with a high-sugar breakfast. Sugary breakfasts can cause a quick rise in blood sugar followed by a crash, which may leave you tired and hungry again. Eggs provide protein and fat, which digest more slowly. This can help keep your morning more stable. Dr. Jack says many people do not realize their breakfast is causing their mid-morning hunger. They blame low energy, but the real issue may be a meal with too many refined carbs and not enough protein. 2 eggs with vegetables and whole grain toast can be a much more balanced option. Eggs can also help support healthy bones and immunity because they contain vitamin D and other micronutrients. Vitamin D helps the body absorb calcium and supports immune function. Eggs do not contain enough vitamin D to replace sunlight or supplements if you are deficient, but they can contribute to your daily intake. Eggs also contain selenium, B vitamins, and other nutrients that support normal body functions. Dr. Jack explains that eggs are valuable because they provide many nutrients in a small, affordable, easy-to-cook food. Now, what about your skin and hair? Eggs contain protein, biotin, selenium, and other nutrients that support normal hair and skin health. But Dr. Jack warns against exaggeration. Eating eggs will not automatically stop hair loss if your hair loss is caused by genetics, hormones, thyroid problems, stress, iron deficiency, or another medical condition. But if your diet is low in protein, improving your protein intake may support healthier hair growth over time. Your skin and hair need nutrients to repair and renew. Eggs can help as part of a balanced diet, but they are not a miracle beauty treatment. Now let's look at what happens after 7 days of eating 2 eggs daily. In the first week, many people may notice they feel fuller after breakfast. They may snack less. They may feel more satisfied and less likely to crave sugary foods early in the day. But some people may notice digestive discomfort. especially if they are not used to eggs or if they eat them with greasy foods. If you feel bloated, nauseous, itchy, or uncomfortable after eggs, pay attention. Egg allergy or intolerance is possible, and in that case, you should speak with a healthcare professional. After 30 days, the results depend on your full lifestyle. If 2 eggs replace a poor breakfast, you may feel better, eat fewer snacks, and improve your protein intake. If you combine eggs with vegetables, whole grains, and healthy fats, the habit may support weight control and better nutrition. But if you eat 2 eggs every day with bacon, sausage, butter, white bread, and sugary drinks, your health may not improve. Dr. Jack says the egg is not the whole story. The plate is the story. Now let's discuss the best way to eat eggs. The healthiest methods are usually boiled, poached, or scrambled with minimal oil. A vegetable omelet can also be excellent if you use a small amount of healthy oil and add vegetables. Avoid frying eggs in too much butter every day. Avoid pairing eggs daily with processed meats like bacon, sausage, or salami. These foods can add sodium, saturated fat, and preservatives. A good breakfast could be 2 boiled eggs with cucumber, tomato, spinach, and whole grain toast. Another option is 1 whole egg plus 2 egg whites with vegetables. This gives protein while reducing yolk intake. Dr. Jack especially recommends this option for people worried about cholesterol. Eat 1 whole egg and add egg whites. Egg whites contain protein but no cholesterol. Mayo Clinic notes some people choose egg whites because they provide protein without cholesterol. This can be a smart compromise. You still get some yolk nutrients from the whole egg, but you lower total cholesterol intake compared with eating 2 yolks every day. Now, who should be careful with 2 eggs every day? Dr. Jack says people with high LDL cholesterol should be careful. People with heart disease should be careful. People with diabetes should ask their doctor. People with kidney disease should follow their medical diet plan. People with egg allergy should avoid eggs. And people with a strong family history of early heart disease should monitor their cholesterol numbers. This does not mean eggs are forbidden for everyone in these groups. It means personalized advice matters. Food can be healthy in general, but still not ideal for every person. Now let's talk about common myths. Myth number 1. Eggs always cause heart disease. That is too simple and not accurate for most healthy people. Myth number 2. Egg whites are always better than whole eggs. Not always. Egg whites are good for protein, but yolks contain choline, lutein, zeaxanthin, vitamin D, and other nutrients. Myth number 3. Brown eggs are healthier than white eggs. The color of the shell does not automatically make the egg healthier. Nutrition depends more on the hen's diet and the egg itself, not just shell color. Myth number 4. Raw eggs are best. Dr. Jack does not recommend raw eggs because of food safety risk and poorer protein absorption compared with cooked eggs. Food safety matters. Eggs can sometimes carry bacteria such as salmonella. To reduce risk, store eggs properly, cook them well, avoid cracked, dirty eggs, and do not leave cooked eggs at room temperature for too long. This is especially important for pregnant women, older adults, young children, and people with weak immune systems. Dr. Jack says a healthy food can become risky if handled carelessly. Now let's talk about the best time to eat eggs. Morning is the most popular because eggs can make breakfast more filling, but eggs can also be eaten at lunch or dinner. There is no magical time. What matters is your total daily nutrition. If breakfast eggs help you avoid junk food later, morning may be best. If you prefer eggs at lunch with salad, that is fine too. Dr. Jack says the best diet is not only healthy, it must also be realistic. If you cannot follow it, it will not help you long term. Now let's create a simple healthy egg plate. Start with 2 eggs, boiled or poached. Add vegetables like spinach, tomato, onion, cucumber, mushrooms, or bell peppers. Add fiber with whole grain toast, beans, oats, or fruit. Add healthy fat if needed, such as avocado or a small amount of olive oil. Avoid adding too much salt. This type of meal gives protein, vitamins, fiber, and healthy balance. It is very different from a greasy breakfast plate with fried eggs, processed meat, and refined bread. So, what is Dr. Jack's final answer? Eating 2 eggs every day can be beneficial for many people because eggs provide high-quality protein, choline, vitamins, minerals, and eye-supporting antioxidants. They may help with fullness, muscle maintenance, brain support, and better breakfast quality. But 2 eggs daily is not automatically perfect for everyone. If you already have high cholesterol, diabetes, heart disease, or kidney problems, you should ask your doctor and check your blood tests. For many healthy adults, moderate egg intake can fit into a balanced diet, but the safest amount depends on your health profile and your total diet. The truth is this. Eggs are not poison, and eggs are not magic. They are a powerful, affordable, nutrient-rich food. But how you cook them, what you eat with them, and your personal health condition decide whether they help you or hurt you. Dr. Jack's advice is simple. Eat eggs smartly. Choose boiled, poached, or lightly cooked eggs. Pair them with vegetables. Avoid processed meats. Watch your cholesterol numbers, and never ignore your doctor's advice if you have a medical condition. So, if you eat 2 eggs every day, your body may receive better protein, better fullness, brain-supporting choline, eye-supporting antioxidants, and steady energy. But the best results come when eggs are part of a healthy lifestyle, not an excuse for a heavy, greasy breakfast. If this video helped you, subscribe for more Dr. Jack health explanations, and comment below, do you eat eggs every day or only sometimes?